thank you very much for having me here. My name is Joy Iruamaka, and I'm a lifestyle coach and also a student of the University of Benin City, Nigeria.
Hello and welcome to Obehi Podcast. I'm your host, Obehi Ewanfo, and I strongly believe that everyone has a story to share. Now let's get started into this episode.
Currently studying history and international studies, and I'm in my finals. ASU does not want us to leave the school, but that's fine. Like I said, I'm a lifestyle coach. I actually do a lot of things. I'm very vast in what I do. I write copies. I'm a copywriter. I talk. Yes, I talk relevant things. I talk things that are relevant and important, and I help individuals get to the highest level of themselves, helping them find the quality of their life, helping them, manage their time and make decisions that are, profitable to them. So that's what I do. And lest I forget, I'm also a model. Yes, I'm very much open to facial modeling, which like becoming an ambassador to brands and all. So, like I said, I do a lot.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. So, without this one, which of them is actually your main thing? If you were to say, this is my main area of interest, is it copywriting? Is it modeling? Is it coaching? Yeah, help me with that.
Beautiful. Currently, what I'm doing is lifestyle coaching and copywriting. Yes. Okay. Copywriting is one of the highest, one of my highest engagements for the now, because a lot of people need help there. They need people to guide them through what they do, and then you find out that if you don't really get people who can guide you or tell you what to do at the right time and guide you through the process, you see that a lot of people we really make mistakes in life. So I actually had taken lifestyle coaching a little bit further than every other thing I do. So that's what I do currently.
How did you get started with lifestyle coaching? Help us understand that. And what is even the background of it? What do you want people to know about lifestyle coaching? Kind of a general idea.
Okay, I started my lifestyle coaching professionally, I would say, in 2018. But then I had, before then in 2016, when I contested for FOA, I had coached it was just like a friendship coaching, and people come to me to ask questions, and then I get to tell them what to do, and then it works out for them. So professionally, I started in 2018 when I got to advise a firm, and then what I told them to do, actually worked out for them. So basically for me, lifestyle coaching in general, as the term lifestyle, deals with the behavioral pattern of an individual. That is how an individual behaves, sees life, responds to life and all that. So basically, lifestyle is how a man or a woman sees life and then responds to the situations that comes with life rather, and then the results they get, basically. So I started doing that when in 2018, when I got connected to firms, and then it came to me with a particular challenge, and then I had to solve it. That was when I started in 2018.
All right, that's great. Now, what would you say is the role of a lifestyle coach in the life of either as a person or in the life of a business? Help us understand that.
It's very simple. Like I said, that lifestyle entails the behavior or the behavioral pattern of a person, or what an individual goes through and how an individual sees life. So the basic function of a lifestyle coach for an individual or a company is not to impose on an individual on what to do, or impose a particular suggestion or to a firm or a company. Rather, what we do is a lifestyle coach basically guides you through what you want to do, gives you idea on what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and then how to get your desired results. So what we do is to guide you, tell you what to suggest to you what to do. First of all, hear from you what you are going through. That's the first step a lifestyle coach takes. Hear from you what you're going through, get to ask you what you think can help you, pass through this situation or this phase of life, and then connecting what you're going through and what you think can help you pass through this phase of life. I think at least that's what I do. Then I'll be able to, get to a concluding point and then give you an idea of what to do, suggest to you what to do, and then when you do it, you get your desired results.
How do you manage to help an individual to understand their desire, what they really want to achieve in their life? Because sometimes some people don't really know what they want, no? So this idea of people just following order is something very common everywhere. I want to believe it's the same in Nigeria. So in essence, I'm trying to understand what is the process of this coaching. Can you take us through?
Okay, I'm going to be answering this question with one of my clients' experience. Though I'm not going to mention name. I got connected. She got connected with my platform through Facebook. She said she has always been seeing what I post on my timeline, what I post on my feed and all that she would want me to become a mentor to her. So first of all, I didn't just jump into saying, oh, thank you, Lord, I've gotten a client. I have someone I want to coach. I have someone I want to tell what to do. And then, of course, they would do it. The first thing I had to do is to, become her friend by asking her certain questions, getting to know her on the basis of, friendship. I asked her what her name is, what she does, and how she would want me to help her. Because most times we make the mistake of trying to think for people, assuming for people that, oh, this is what this person wants me to do for them. But no, that's not the right thing to do. You ask the person, okay, what area of your life do you want me to, help you with? What would you like me to talk to you about? Tell me the issue, and then I'll get to help you with the solutions. So first of all, knowing them personally, letting them become very much comfortable with you, because I've come to learn over time that if one is not comfortable with you, if a person is not comfortable with you, there is no way you can, get the best out of this person. So in order for this person to be comfortable with me, I start by introducing myself, saying some little things, telling the person some little things about myself first before they tell me theirs, because people get comfortable when you introduce yourself, not with your position or what you do, but letting them know a little bit of your personal self. I don't want to say personal life, because letting them know your personal life is quite too deep, but giving them an insight of what you do that will make them comfortable, and then they open up to you. So I do that. Then I ask them I ask my clients what they would want me to talk to them about, and then allow them talk. I give them listening ear. I don't just jump into the matter. I give them listening ear, ask them certain questions, and then when they answer, and then I would take some minutes to reflect on what they have told me, and then return back to them, asking them, okay, if they were to make a decision on this, what would that be? And then most times, for me personally, I don't know for other lifestyle coach what they do or what process they take. When I ask this client about what they would like to do or what they would do if they are given the opportunity to make a decision about this situation, it will surprise you that they actually give me sometimes right answers. And then I would think to myself, okay, why was it that this person was not able to now take this step or follow up with this right answer? And then most times I get to understand that people don't really get convinced of what they know most times, especially when they are in a situation where they think they can't really make decisions for themselves, or maybe they've made decisions way back and then did not really get their desired results. So what I do is I listen to them, and then when they give me these right answers, I laugh and then tell them they've done well. And then, then the other thing I do is to help myself really understand it by, empathizing with them, putting myself into their shoes, that, okay, if it were to be me, what would I have done? Not looking at myself as the lifestyle coach now that would want to give that would want to give what's it called, render help to these clients. But I will look at it, okay, if I were to be the one, what would I have done about the situation? And then when I get this from what I would have done, get their response, and then look into the situation, I get a little here, a little there, and then make a whole of the conclusion of what I would like them to do, the suggestion of what I would like them to do. And then I tell them, and when they're good with it, they go try it out, and then they get their desired results. Sometimes it doesn't just work like that. Sometimes it doesn't work at once like that. It doesn't give them their desired result at once, because lifestyle is not just a vague thing. It's actually process. It takes a process to get to the point where you want to get to. Why? Because that same situation did not just start up a day. It did not just surface a day in a day. It is something that has over time be built upon, and then over and over again before it becomes a situation. Therefore, if you're going to be rendering help, or you're going to be rendering solution to a particular situation, you don't just finish up in a day and then tell them, oh, go do this, and then it's going to work out at once and all that. Sometimes I have sessions, like 2 to 3 sessions with my clients, and then when I tell them what to do, they go try it out and then come back to report the result. From there, we see other things to do. They go back, try out, and then come back with a better result than the previous one. And then the third time, sometimes maybe the fourth time, and then they get their complete desired results. That's how it happens. So basically, lifestyle coaching process does not just take once. It's something you do until your clients get their desired results.
Thanks so much for that. That's very interesting. All right, now imagine say maybe a client doesn't know what he or she wants, and of course they still need your help, and you are going to have to walk them through to be able to identify what they really want. And I'm talking of how to help them get clarity now of what they want before you then help them to sort of guide them on how to achieve that. Can you help me understand how you will approach such a situation?
Okay, thank you. In such a situation, I'm going to be using myself as a very quick example. Growing up, I had wanted to be a professional psychologist, and going to counseling and guidance. And then when I applied for my tertiary institution, I was not, okay, my first JAMB, I was not admitted. And then the second JAMB, I had to, go in for history and international studies. Now, I said this very short, story about myself to let you know that sometimes what we want to do, like what we think we want to do, might not really be what we can do or what we should do. So most times what I do for my clients, I ask them what they find joy in doing, first of all. which entails their hobby, what they do in their at their leisure time, what they just can do without stress and all that. So when I get to know what a client can do without stress, what they can just do, not minding what it takes, and then I ask them again, what is that thing that you think you can do that can make you money? And then when I get to know what you can do that can make you money, then what you like to do at your leisure time, then I get to see how to measure these two parts. Okay, when it comes to getting to know what part of career you would like to venture into, so I get to measure these two and see if these two correlate, if they are connected, if they are intertwined, and if they are actually, then I get to advise you on what best part to do, what you can do that will bring you joy, and also that can bring you money. So when it comes to finding oneself, like trying to find your personality, what kind of quality of personality you have. What I would like to say that most times, like I said, lifestyle coaching is not a day's job. So I would try to understand this person, taking the process of allowing this person talk, allowing this person tell me about his or her environment, because we need to understand that environment has a lot to contribute to someone's personality. So I would want to understand the person's environment, where the person grew up, the family the person is from, how they see things, how they act towards people, how they act towards situation, and all that. And then we have to understand that finding oneself is not, you don't have to be in a hurry. Yes, you don't have to be in a hurry trying to find yourself. You don't have to say, oh, my friend is this, my friend behaves like this, and Mr. A is this, Mr. B is this, so I think I will have to just follow what Mr. A is doing or what Mr. B is doing. No. And what helps, another thing that helps for finding oneself is meditation. I have been taught by my mentor and coach, Reverend P. and Utomi, yes, that in your meditation, you get to understand who you are. Meditation helps you become that person you want to become. Why? Because what you meditate on is what plays out in your life. He says that what you give yourself over is what you become. So I'll find out what this person meditates on. Does this person meditate on failure? Does this person meditate on, oh, I don't know what to do, I'm confused, I'm not capable of, knowing what I can do. I'm not capable of knowing making decision and all that. So once I'm done getting all of this facts from this person, then I sit down to process. I sit down to process what this person has said, how the person sees life. Why? Because do you know that a man communicates according to the light in him? Yes, a man communicates according to the light in him. So if a man does not understand the thing, or growing up, the person has always seen life, or yes, particularly themselves, has always seen, themselves as a failure, or one that cannot be able to get what they want to get and all that, it will be very difficult to actually start a process with this person. But when you help this person change the orientation of their mindset through meditation, I think the job will start from there and then kicks off from there.
So you wanted to be a psychologist, which of course that is what you are today,
Yeah.
because you are talking to people, listening to people, and helping them to straighten up their life, That is a job.
Yeah.
But my curiosity, why did you wanted to become a psychologist? Sorry, help me understand that.
Okay. Okay, long time ago, there was a girl. Oh, there's still a girl. No, I'm still alive, of course. So I wanted to go for psychology. I picked psychology as a course, basically because of what I see around. I had always wanted to, understand the human makeup. I wanted to just know why people act the way they do. I want to know why people make certain decisions, and why they, want to talk the way they talk, why they want to behave the way they behave, and also get to understand the human phenomenon, as in whole. And I also saw, okay, growing up, I also saw that a lot of people, a lot of young ones, the youngsters, yeah, they make they make or made certain decisions that were not really profitable to them. So after wanting to know why they make such decisions and then get the results, either good or bad, which they had as at that time, I also wanted to help them. When I see people getting the results that they did not desire, I wanted to help. I wanted to really be of help to them to, get back on track, because not everyone can, make a decision and then flop, or falls off from the line of what they want, and then are able to, stand up again, to start up, start again from the beginning, from the ready fontes, and then, trying to work out something again for themselves. So I saw a lot of people who could not really do that, and then I desired to, help them out from such situations, and then, be part of them, and then help them in the way I can. That's why I wanted to be a psychologist.
All right. Now, in the culture that you grew up in, is there anything that sort of inspire you, or that maybe, because now I'm looking at you now as somebody who is looking for the best way to serve, because actually we are all here to serve other
Yeah,
people, not just to serve our ego, no, but to help other
sure.
people so that the life that we are living in can have more meaning. A
True.
life that have more meaning, of course, is a life that is shared with other people. So essentially, the best way to live is to serve others. But we must know how to serve, and we must know the best way to serve. No, because by serving others, of course, we're also serving ourselves, because the other person is just us, who we are, through whom we are understanding ourselves.
Mm.
So I'm trying to understand if there is something within the culture that you grew up with that sort of tell you that sort of inspire you into psychology.
Okay. Yeah. I was born and bred in Lagos State, Nigeria, and I was born in Apapa, Lagos, but then I grew up in Amukoko, Lagos. So in Amukoko, I okay, my parents actually did a very good job, because a lot of times when I tell people I grew up in Amukoko, Lagos State, they wouldn't want to believe, not just because they don't want to believe, but because um I don't we don't, yes, my siblings and I, we don't behave like people who are from Amukoko, so to say, because when you tell people that you were born in Amukoko, or you grew up in Amukoko, they're like, really, Amukoko? That's not true, and all that. So a lot of young people in Amukoko had this mindset of this very low mindset. Yes, sorry to say, but that's the truth. They don't see themselves, some of them, not all, yes, because I also had people who were very, very intelligent and then wanted more out of life. So some of them just felt very comfortable with their environment, what they do daily, how they see life, what goes on in Amukoko, and all that. So what actually gave me this instinct of, oh, Joy, you can actually become a psychologist, like I said before, was what I saw. How that a child will go to school and then comes back from school, and then that's all. They don't see anything other than that. Some of them, they go to to school and then they come back. They are, going to the market. Of course, I know helping their parents out, still. But then that's all. Like every day, that's what you do till the year runs out and all that. Basically, I wasn't seeing a lot of people with this um big mindsets. Yes, big mindsets, trying to think, oh, I can be here and then also connect with people outside. I can be here and also, become better, you know. So I saw that a lot in a lot of youngsters while growing up. That made me wanted to, help really help people, because I knew that life was more than what we saw in Amukoko. Life is not even was. Life is more than what you see in your environment. That is why I get so intentional about being sensitive of my environment, of what my environment tells me. I get to, become very sensitive of that. So basically seeing those things really, gave me this mindset that, really, you can become better and also help people become better.
That's very interesting. So when you find out that this was the best way to serve, what did you do? I'm trying to understand how you undergo the training now to be able to understand how to deal with people, because human being psychology is very important for us because it helps us to
Mhm.
understand how other people react, what they do, how to decode their messages, and then sort of repropose it back to them. So help me understand what you did to be able to get you more mature in this area.
Okay, thank you very much. If you noticed, I made mention of my mentor and coach, Reverend Paul Nathan Utomi. He's my mentor and coach. He has been coaching me since 2018. Yes, and the truth is that there is no lifestyle coach, or there is nobody um, that is serving human that does not have a mentor. It could be an indirect mentor or a direct mentor. But as for me, I have a direct mentor, a mentor and coach that I'm under, Reverend Paul Nathan Utomi. So I learned under him on how to handle humans physically and spiritually. Now, I say spiritually because life is actually very, very much spiritual than physical. So it can interest you, or it would interest you to know that I pray for my clients. I pray for the people I serve. I pray for them. Why? Because when I talk to them physically, after doing the physical talk and advice and trying to help them go through the process, I also go down on my knees to pray for them. Why? Because like I said, life is very spiritual, and then the spiritual controls the physical. So when I do that, sometimes when they get their desired result, they think it's just because of the physical process they went through, not knowing that, somebody had to do an extra job for them, in order for them to get to where they are and all that. So I'm learning greatly every day. I don't stop learning. Yes, I don't stop learning, because once a man stops learning, that is the day the man starts to die. So even as I help others to grow, I myself am still growing under the tutelage of Reverend Paul Nathan Utomi of the Good Life Nation. Yes, so that is where I get my. I also read other books. I also read books. I read people's story. Yes, beautiful. Another thing that helps me out is reading people's stories, or connecting with people's stories, people's experiences. Yes, it has helped me too in my lifestyle coaching. I get to, when I see stories or hear stories, I get to, sit down to ponder on them. Okay, why did this happen like this? How could it have been better? What could this person have done in order to get their desired result? That's one, for a story that did not go well. Then the story that is success story, I read those stories too in order to see what this individual did to get to this point. So I learn from here, I learned from here. But basically, I'm under the tutelage of Reverend P. N. Utomi of the Good Life Nation.
From
Yes.
this, your mentor, can you tell me one of the best advice that you remember of of him? It's a man, right? Or a
Yes,
woman?
yes. Okay, thank you. A lot, actually, a lot, because I practice what he tells me daily. I also take steps to get to this point and more. But one of the things that strikes me that he said that helps me relate with people and helps me to, not judge my clients, because that's one of the things a lot of people make mistake on, judging their clients. But professionally, I know lifestyle coach don't judge their clients, but we are also humans. But one of the things that always give me, the mindset that you must not judge your clients. You must not say, oh, this is a very little situation that you would have thought, thought about the what's it called now, the result, and then just do it, and then you're getting it and all that. No, I don't do that. That will be when he tells us to, be particular about, making excuses for people. Yes, he said, you must always make excuses for people. Why? Because you do not know where this person is coming from, how this person is faring in life, how this person has always seen life, the standpoint of this person. That is why he said, and I quote, that that a man's a man communicates according to the light in him, which is basically that a man only communicates according to his understanding, from the standpoint of life which he has, what he has known from the very beginning, what he knows currently, his family, his environment, and people he relates with. So I have learned over time to actually, make excuses for people. When I see the little things that people ought to know, that we call common sense. Yes, it's common, but it's not common. Why? Because not everybody thinks the same direction. So, and it has really helped me in my lifestyle coaching. Yes, that's one of the things. Like I said, there are many, but this is one of the things that helps me out in lifestyle coaching.
Okay, Joy, I would like to ask you if there are different types of coaching, if you can maybe be more specific on the one that you are majoring in.
Okay, thank you. We have career coaching, we have business coaching, we have what's it called, poise and courage coaching, which is more on lifestyle, and then which is the one I'm actually really majored on, poise and courage coaching. Now, when we talk about poise and courage, I talk about how you see yourself, how you carry yourself, your day-to-day knowledge about yourself, and your brand as a whole. When I talk about your brand, you are your brand. Yes, I am my brand. How I take care of myself, how I dress, how I carry myself in and outside, how I see myself. Basically, that's my self-esteem. Because a lot of people, they don't really. I don't want to use the word they have low self-esteem. Yeah, but they do. They are not really confident of themselves. So I help such people to, get to find their comfort zone, and also how to become confident of themselves even outside their comfort zone. That's what I do. And I also help both individuals and firm, yes, to know how to dress for a particular occasion. Like you find out that some persons, they are going for a corporate event. They put one or two things together. Yes, it appears very beautiful, but not actually for that occasion. So I help you to know what kind of look you would want to, carry for a particular occasion, and how best you can present yourself even without talking.
Can you share me any case study of maybe a client or a firm that you have worked with that thanks to your coaching, you have been able to redirect them to a better position, whether in their business or their personal life?
Okay, for individuals, I've helped several persons. And of course, I can't mention names right now, but of recent, there was someone who came to me who connected with me on Facebook. Of course, I didn't know the person from the onset, but she just said she likes what I post on my Facebook. I also do a very good post on okay, not daily though, but I have my routine the days I post on LinkedIn. So she said she liked what I post on my feed on Facebook, and then would want me to coach her. Though she came to me on the basis of her general life, but then I'm helping her step by step on her, or step by step rather, on how she sees herself, how she dresses, because most time we get to forget that how you dress gives you confidence. It's either it gives you confidence or it brings down your confidence. So looking good is actually a good business, and so that's for the individual. For the firm, I worked in 2017. I worked with Do Shakara stores, and also, okay, there was one time I also did my personal branding. Apart from the Do Shakara stores I worked with in 2017, I get to, help people, combine things, combine different fabrics they would want to, dress for an occasion, a particular look they want to have for an occasion. In 20, was it 2020 now? Yes, during the lockdown, I had to do a lot of reading about colors. I had to do some readings about combinations, and currently I have what's it called, an online store. Yes, House of Glowwell. It is run by myself and my elder sister. House of Glowwell, where we get to showcase the type of clothes you can wear, and the places you can wear them to, and all that. And we're actually doing this because not just to help you look, not just to help you know what to wear, but also a lot of persons, if you ask them why they don't look good or why they don't dress well, they will tell you that looking good is expensive. Or truly, that's not of it of a true. It's not how it seems. No, it's not how it seems. Looking good is not expensive. You can actually look good with just a little money you have. Yes. just buy the basic essential things you would need as a lady or as a guy, and then be good with combinations. So I've also worked with I'm working currently with Pedois, Pedois offshore. I do the procurement. I do the procurement for their wares, their safety wares, and what they need basically. So those are some of the firms I've worked with. More of individuals, but I worked with district stores in 2017. Currently working with Pedois.
Now, for somebody who wants to maybe connect with you and like to maybe benefit from what you are offering, where should they connect with you?
Okay, they can connect with me on my LinkedIn. I'm going to be dropping my handle on Facebook, on what's it called, on Instagram. I'm going to be dropping my handle. And also, if you'd like to connect with me on WhatsApp, if you want to have a direct chat with me on WhatsApp, I'll also drop my WhatsApp number, my WhatsApp contact, so you can connect with me. So on my social media handle, because I try to use just one handle, so it will be easy for anyone who wants to connect with me. On my Instagram, Joy Iruamaka. The Iruamaka is spelled Iruamaka, Iruamaka. Joy Iruamaka. On LinkedIn, Joy Iruamaka. On Facebook, Joy Iruamaka. And my WhatsApp contact is 081 8181 0879. 081 8181 0879. Very funny. We have a lot of eights. So that's
So you did it on purpose. Was it a kind of a custom number?
No, it was not customized. I was just giving. That was a long time ago. I think I think I've had this number for like over 8 years. Yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
That's interesting.
I'm not mistaken. I just got it and then that was it. And then most times when I tell people, oh, this is my contact 0818181810879, they're like, oh, you
That's
it's
good.
just a coincidence. Like,
All right. So let's say you are lucky about that.
yes, I would say that.
All right. So what would be your recommendation, actually, a kind of for people who want to learn about lifestyle coaching, who want to understand what is the benefit of it, and what would you say to them as to why they should maybe contact an expert like you to help them in about lifestyle? Yeah.
First of all, I would like to, give a little description of how a lifestyle coach can be more effective. Then I will talk about the benefits of clients in lifestyle coaching. So first of all, as a lifestyle coach, you have to be very approachable. Yes, very approachable. Now, how can you be approachable? You should be friendly. Yes, be friendly. In order to make your client comfortable, you must be friendly and approachable. Secondly, be goal oriented. Yes, a lifestyle coach must always be goal oriented in order to help the his or her client. And also, your client should be comfortable around you. Open. Sometimes learn to tell stories of about what you did, how you've helped people in the past, and all, so that they can trust you. That's where trust comes in, and trust plays a very important role in lifestyle coaching. As a lifestyle coach, your client must trust you. If your client does not trust you, then there's no way you'll be able to get or make the most of your clients and then giving them their desired result. And also, you must be client oriented. Yes, in lifestyle coaching, you don't get to put yourself first. You put your client first by listening to them. Do less of talking. Listen to them, first, and then that's even where you get to realize some of the things you have to say, some of the areas you have to really hit the nail on, talk about, and then how you also get your result. Sorry, how you also get your what's it called, your take about a situation, and then talking to your clients in return. Then okay, for the client, I would really want to suggest, if you are going through a lot, if you are going through some situations where you think you might not be able to handle it yourself, you think the situation is over you, it is best you talk to someone. And who is the best person to talk to? The best person to talk to is the person who is actually experienced in situations or matters that concerns the particular scenario you're going through. And the truth is that, yes, we might want to talk to friends, our loved ones, parents, and what have you. Yes, they would advise us, but it's very okay to talk to professionals. They would help you, give you things, and also follow you through the process of your healing. That's one benefit you get. You get to find someone who follows through the process of your healing, and then of course you always have access to this lifestyle coach when you want to talk about the thing. And like I said, majoring on poise and courage. A lot of people don't know how to communicate this will I say situation. I call it situation because when it comes to courage, not a lot of people knows how to communicate their fear about their courage, about how they see themselves. So if you go to a lifestyle coach, I think that's at the beginning of your solution. you are up to getting a solution to your problem. That's it about the benefits you get. And also you also become, we also teach you how to become free. Yes, how to speak up when you're in a situation, how to speak up when you're going through things. A lot of clients come to me and then they tell me, oh, I couldn't talk to anybody, I couldn't say anything. I was afraid they would judge me, I was afraid they would not listen to me, I was afraid about this, I was afraid about that. But as a lifestyle coach, we give you an assurance that when you come to talk to us, we won't judge you. That is where the trust comes in. So we teach you how to be outspoken, talk when you need to talk so that you don't die in silence. That's another benefit our clients gets from us.
All right, thank you. Is there anything you would like to add to the conversation to conclude it?
Yes, at the beginning part, I said I do a lot of things. Yes. I'm actually very much multi-talented, but sometimes in life you just have to narrow what you do or what you would want to do, the service you would want to render to a particular, life or to a particular career, so to say, in order to become very much effective in that aspect. Now, but that does not take away the fact that you can do other things as a side, business or a side service. It doesn't take away that. Like I said, I'm a copywriter. Yes, I'm a copywriter who is still learning. I said I'm still learning. Why? Because, like I said, I keep learning every day. Even when I get better, when I climb to the toppest of the mountain that I have placed for myself, I set another one to, keep getting better and better and better. So I'm a copywriter and also I'm a model. You could call me up to, become your brand ambassador. And trust me, not just with the beautiful face, yes, with what is here, you'll be able to sell your product. And trust me, you're going to make a lot of money because that is the end to everything we do. Yes, that is the end. The truth is that is the end to everything we do. In our service, our goods we sell, and a lot of other things we do. Yes, if you don't profit from it, yes, when you give a service, you would want to profit from it also. So trust me, you're going to make a lot of money with this space and with what is here, because I'm not just going to be your brand ambassador. I'm going to bring a lot to the table because I'm also a crisis management person. Yes, so I will help you in different aspects, not just using my face.
All right. Thank you so much, Joy. It is a very interesting conversation. I think people that want to learn about a lifestyle coach, certainly they will look up to you. And like you said, yes, your beautiful face is there as a ticket for sales. That's great. Thank you for that. If you enjoy this podcast, make sure you subscribe so you never miss any of our future episodes. Rate and review Obehi Podcast and share with your friends who might need it. I remain Obehi Ewafo. Thank you so much for listening and talk to you in the next episode.